Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So since you guys love my seafood salad video so much, I decided to make another salad video, and I will be making a pasta salad video. And just FYI, yes, I will be using my hands in this video. So if anybody got a problem with me using my hands in my pasta salad video, guess what you can do? You can exit stage left. Now that we got disclaimers out the way, let's hop right into the video. So first we want to start off cooking our pasta. We're going to use the same type of noodles that we used on the seafood salad video. We're going to use the Rotini noodles, and you want to cook it till it's al dente, so about 7 to 8 minutes. Now I'm going to use your regular color, and then I'm going to use the tricolor and just a little bit of the tricolor just to give it a little bit of different color for the noodles, but not too much of it because you also going to have your vegetables. And speaking of vegetables, let's get started on our broccoli. Now I am going to blanch my broccoli, so that's pretty much just I'm going to cook it for about 3 minutes, and I just want to bring that bright green color out of the broccoli and into our salad. So y'all know I'm about portions. I like to give a good portion for the broccoli. So I cut them up fairly small. Now once you cut them up small, you then want to put them in your pot on a medium high heat. And again, you just cooking this for about 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want to make them till they like smushy, but just so it can get that light green. It's like not a light, but a dark green color. You'll see what I'm talking about when I finish. But put that on your stove, leave that alone. Now we're gonna cut up some onions. I don't do a lot of red onions. I do like just a little bit because I don't like that raw onion taste, and I'm gonna teach y'all a trick. So get that taste out of the onions, that raw taste, you want to soak them in some white vinegar. Just keep them there. I just normally cut my onions up first, put them in a bowl with just a splash of vinegar. Don't submerge them now, just a little bit of vinegar, and then we'll come back to them later when we're assembling our salad. Now that we got our onions out the way, we're gonna then move on to our tomatoes. I am going to be using the cherry tomatoes. They just are pretty, and you can cut them up really small. So, you know, I'm about portions. You can have a good ratio from your broccoli to your cucumbers to your tomato. So I normally just take my cherry tomatoes and I just dice them normally into 3s or 4s, depending on how big the actual tomato is. And once you do that, you can set those aside, and then we can move on to our cucumbers. Now let's chop up our cucumbers. So how I do it, I just literally slice my cucumbers. Slice them all up, and then once you slice them, you want to slice the slices into squares. You can cut them into 4 or 6 pieces. It's all depending on how big you want your cucumbers in your salad. But you know me, I like portions. So mine, it depends on how the slice look, depends on how many how much I'm going to slice the slices, if that makes sense. But once you do that, you can then add everything into your bowl, your tomatoes. Look at our broccoli. So when I took my broccoli off the stove, I put my broccoli into some ice cold water and let that drain. And then I put them into my bowl for my vegetables. So you have all your vegetables plus your pasta, and then you're going to use them hands. Make sure you guys wash your hands because we're going in hands first, just like the seafood salad video. And all my naysayers saying use a spoon, use gloves, do that for y'all pasta salad, okay? When y'all take this recipe, make sure y'all doing that, but Moni ain't doing it. So you want to mix this around with your hands, make sure you get it all up in there, and then you want to add in some cheese. You can do whatever cheese you want. I'm going to do some Sharp Cheddar, but you can use feta, you can use blue cheese crumbles. It depends on how you want your salad to taste. But then you're just going to add some black pepper, some garlic powder, and then our salad supreme. For y'all, for measurements, always ask me for measurements. Start off with a tablespoon of each, and then taste and add. But once you mix that all together, I forgot to add my onions, so I went back after I mixed it and then added my onions. And once you add your onions, just do like a light toss, because you're not going to add a lot of onions in it, because, well, at least I don't like a lot of onions in it, but it does give it a little cute flavor. You got your greens, you got your reds, you looking like a Christmas tree. You got your, now you're going to add in some violet. What is that? Is that purple? Yeah, purple violet. It's just gonna look really pretty. You got all them pretty colors in there, and once you get that all mixed together, now we gotta make our sauce. Now we can't give this dry salad to our guests, so you want to start out with some Miracle Whip, and I use pretty much the whole bottle of Miracle Whip, and then you want to throw in Yep, about the whole bottle of Italian dressing. And once you do that, you want to mix that around and then add it to your salad. So here we're just adding that dressing with our Miracle Whip. And the reason why I use Miracle Whip, because Miracle Whip is kind of sweet. So it gives it a little sweetness to our pasta salad. And you just want to, again, wash your hands and use your hands. Guys, if y'all have a problem with using y'all hands and y'all's, please use some gloves and a spoon. But if I'm making it for my family and for me, I'm going to use my hands. I am not at a restaurant, y'all. Y'all be really in y'all feelings. Y'all need some medication. Y'all need to calm it down. Y'all blood pressure gonna be high. Y'all worried about stuff that I'm making for my stomach. But again, use your hands if you want to. You don't have to. I am not going to kill you if you do. If you don't, who cares? So once you mix them around, you then want to put out your handy dandy tin pan, because everybody know this pan is for a cookout, for a family event, for something. And you just want to go ahead and pour it in there. Now I poured it in there to transport it to my sister's house, but I actually had a nice little cute salad bowl that I got from Party City. But you can keep it in there, and if you do, just take some more salad supreme and do like a light dusting, just like how we did for the seafood salad, because y'all all know presentation is key. And that's it. A simple pasta salad that everybody will love and enjoy and be asking who made it. I'm not lying when I be telling y'all, like, people gonna ask y'all who made this pasta salad. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you guys wash them hands. And I will see you guys at the next video.